Right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. As always, I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Um, Three things that I am thankful for. Let me see. Spark plugs. That's something that can go like in a car or a lawnmower or something. Screwdrivers and levels. And I'm talking about the ones that you can put the level stuff out. So, yeah. I hope everyone having an amazing day. Y'all should be having an amazing day. I know it can be rocky out there. I definitely understand. If you hear cracking noises, because I have a frozen bottle of water is defrosting. So if you hear that crackling noise, that's what it is. But yeah, hope everyone have an amazing day. I really don't have an actual message directly. I had some thoughts that ran through. Some was more personal, but I'm like, I ain't gonna think about that. But yeah, so kids, I hope everything is going well with school. I think y'all should be at that point where y'all receiving y'all progress reports or already received it. So, I hope y'all doing y'all best and putting y'all best foot forward and studying, doing what you need to do because it's your education and that's important. The more you learn now, the less you got to deal with later. You understand? If your grades are not up to par, meaning passing, please go talk to the teacher, find someone that can actually help you, okay? You're not worrying about anybody else. You're doing this for yourself, okay? Don't worry what people think or anything. If you feel like the teacher is not the person that you can go to, ask a classmate. If the classmate can't, ask if there's another teacher that, can help you, counselor, somebody. Get someone to direct you to the right person, okay? Or like I said, or your parents, if your parents can help you or someone else. If that doesn't work and you're scared to talk to someone, go online, okay? YouTube is a big help. So if there's something that you don't know how to do, go on YouTube. There are multiple ways of how people do things. So say for example, if it's math, pull up math. They have different forms. So I don't care if you in high school and you still need the beginner stage. They have it, and they have it in different ways where, how can I say it? It's like the basics where like how a teacher would do it. They got it where they can rap. They have people that do it in creative ways, hands-on type style where you can pick up stuff in your own house and put together and copy what they do. So there's multiple things out here, okay? There are tutors everywhere, okay? So I don't want y'all to sit back and feel like you're by yourself. I don't care if it's reading. I don't care if it's history. I don't care if it's science. Go online, okay? Google it, YouTube it, however. Go online and pull up someone that's doing those things. I had to do it, well, I didn't do it when I was in like high school and stuff because we didn't have it like that then. But the older I got, when it was times that I didn't know something, I found someone that could teach it to me in a way that I could learn something. So don't be afraid. You're the only one that knows, okay? So when you're home and you still really need some help, that's how you do it. I don't care if it's reading. That way as well. Pull up, Pull up one of your TV shows that you like watching. If you need to enhance your reading, pull up a TV show that you like watching and pull the captions up. So while they talking, the words are popping up. So you can read as they talk. Pretend like you the character and read the stuff. Okay, if you don't understand, rewind, go back, look at it again. Another way, sometimes some people they memorize. So like my oldest, he was one of those types that if you read to him when he was younger, if you read to him, he'll memorize everything you said. So sometimes some people can memorize what you say and then they'll go back and read the words out. So find like a short TV show that you like, listen to the TV show, then come back and pretend like you the actors in the show. It's like make it fun. It's different things. What else? Public speaking, same. Pretend like you a character. whatever it is, pull up something and pretend like you in front, like get in front of the mirror and pretend like you those things. You have to find ways to be creative in your own lane to make you, to help you to to help you to make education fun. It's up to you on how, if you want to make education fun or boring for you. So if someone can't do it the way you want, find someone that can, okay? It's out here, all right? That's the amazing thing about technology. It's out here, and you don't have to pay anybody to do it. Now, if you want to go onto the websites where you can get additional help, so be it. Do what you have to do. You know, some people can't afford those extra amenities and things like that. But if you can, if you can't, you have other ways of doing it, okay? So don't give up on yourself. Y'all got this, all right? And for parents, I've done this before. If there's something that you don't understand, pull it up online. There are people that can teach you these things, okay? I'm not saying you got to memorize it. But if you need help with your kids and helping them learn certain things, pull it up, okay? Don't take, and let me explain this. Don't take the easy way out and try to search up the questions and then get the answers, because you only cheating yourself. Because yes, you might get a passing grade, but when you have to apply it in real life and the time comes where you don't have a computer, you don't have the calculator, you don't have these technologies, then what you're going to do, okay? I don't want you to cheat your destiny, your future out. I don't want you to cheat your dreams out, okay? You have to do this for yourselves, all right? Whatever it is, just get it done. Just get it done. You got it, okay? Believe in yourself, because I believe in all of y'all, all right? What else? And this go for college kids too, okay? There are people that have these things in different ways. Matter of fact, I seen like for like doctors and stuff, people that like nursing school. There's this lady, she found like she doing like rapping the stuff, whatever. So sometimes music actually help us to memorize things. So sometimes put the music behind it and it make it like a song, a rhythm, and you can memorize these things. What else? Yeah, that's the thing. Don't matter. Literally, it's just don't matter what you kind of think of. There's something for everything. I don't care if you're in auto shop. I don't care if you're in cooking class. You know, what is it? Japanese, like, cause I think yeah, my daughter says she's in she's learning Japanese. So I think Japanese. So yeah, and you go online. That's what she do. I think it's this. I forget the name of this app, but she'll go online and learn how to test herself on the words and write it out. So yeah, don't give up on yourselves, man. It ain't worth. It's not worth it to give up on yourself. Push yourselves, okay? I'm not telling you gotta learn everything in the world, but if it's something that is in front of you that you have to learn, don't make excuses, okay? And parents, please make sure you're checking your kids' homework, okay? Sit down there with them and actually sit there with them. Don't yell and scream at them, because you gotta ask yourself, if that was you in the chair, how would you feel if someone treat you that way? I know it's tough. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta walk away. Been there, done that. Sometimes you want to shake your kids. Been there, done that. I get it, and it's frustrating. And I know that sometimes y'all get off of work and you're tired, you're exhausted. I've been there, done that. But make sure that your kids are turning their homework in. You know, make sure they turn that in. Eventually we'll get to a point where we don't have to do a lot of different things, but right now this is what's going on, okay? Eventually we're gonna change. There's some things I would love for us to change around, but right now, help them out, okay? Help them out. And I'm not saying, I'm gonna say this, I don't know why, but homework is not a bad thing, and it's not a good thing. I'm gonna tell this on both sides, because by the time you get home, you want to rest. But at the same time, sometimes having that homework actually helps to make sure that your child understands. It's like this. It's like another way for the parent to get to see if the child is actually paying attention in school. Because people can just pass grades by. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Because unfortunately, we in a time that a lot of these teachers, they just get to the point, they just say, freak it. Go ahead to the next grade. Go ahead on to the next grade. I ain't got to deal with you. Ain't my problem. Fortunately, that's what we deal with some people, not all. So sometimes having that assignment home, I'm not saying have a, like, have them sitting there for 4 or 5 hours to do work, but sometimes having those little check-ins are cool, because it helps the parents to know, okay, I know you definitely know this stuff. You understand? I know you really got this stuff. You understand? And also to make sure that the child can do it on their own. Because when they are around everyone, it's easy to copy somebody's work or get help with something or ask for help. But when you have to do it by yourself, it shows what you really understand on your own time. So, homework is here and there. It all depends, I feel like once we get to a point that we put more creativity in the schools to make it for kids to, how can I say? I talked about this before. We all learn different ways. And sometimes we are in a class with multiple people that learn multiple ways, and 9 times out of 10 the teacher only teach one of those ways. So half of the class or 1% of the class learns something compared to everyone else. So we have to get to a point where we can incorporate things where all kids' sensories get approved. I mean, all kids get to learn in the ways that work for them. I don't know if we should get it to a point where if you learn this way, this is the teachers you go to. You learn that way, the teachers. But if we do it that way at the same time, then when the kids get in the real world, it's like when those those ways are not available, how will they survive? So we have to mix it up here and there. But, I feel like we just need to make it a little bit more exciting, for the ones that like the excitement, and, pull people out of their comfort zones, and, make it more interactive. Maybe people will, or kids will get more involved. You understand? We need it's like hands-on. Get kids hands-on to do things, interact. Hold on one second, got a commercial in the background. I know these commercials on YouTube been getting longer. Give me a second. Normally they'll pop up for like 5-6 seconds and then they'll go off. Now they like 40 seconds or something. And I'm not complaining, I'm just noticing they're taking longer. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, cause it is what it is. Cause back in the day, you couldn't change the commercial; you had to watch it. Maybe that's the thing. But anyway, long story short, I just want everyone to make sure that they putting their best foot forward. And again, parents, help these kids out. Make sure they doing their schoolwork. Don't take the okie doke. I've been there before where I take the okie doke and they be like, yeah, I did my work. Find out they didn't even do the work or they ain't turn the assignment in. Yeah, I've been down that road with my kids too. So I know they used to, cause after that whole COVID stuff happened, they have like the Power School or something like that. So make sure you go online and check your kids' grades and make sure they're turning their assignments in, okay? Because you don't want your kids to be flunking. You don't want them to be behind. Because the more they behind, the harder it is to catch up. And we need the kids to be on track, okay? Because if the teacher's not doing what they need to do, that's where you come in. If you're not doing what you need to do, that's where the teachers come in. We are family, we're a team. We have to work together. So make sure you checking your kids' grades and stuff or whatever. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, for myself, it does bother me because my oldest two, I cannot be able to check to make sure that they straight like I want to. So babies, please continue doing what you're supposed to do. Put your best foot forward. Make sure you turn your homework in. Don't skip anything. If you don't know something, like I said in the video, go ask someone, okay? And don't give up on yourself just because it's the easy thing to do. So make sure you turn your assignments in. If you need to study, study. If you got it, great. But if you need to study, study, okay? Because I know that as well. Because sometimes with my kids, sometimes they don't have to study. They just remember what's going on and they'll do good. Sometimes they will have to study stuff. So that's another part. Excuse me. If you're not good at studying, Like I said, do the online stuff. Self-teach yourself if you have to. I know you want to go and play and hang out. Time and place for everything. But give yourself the time to study, learn something. Learn the stuff what you have to so you can have good grades on your tests and quizzes, okay? Make sure you put in your best foot forward always, all right? Even when it's hard. When you sit back, if you ever sit back and say, I can't do it, remember, you had to learn how to crawl before you had to walk. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.